Hello everyone and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. I'm HiGPS. With me is CeeJaey. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing great today. How are you doing?
I am doing great too. Today we got a good match for everyone. It's gonna be Highpander versus PremTech. First Prem game of the season.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I mean, nothing quite like having the defending champions being in the first game and being tested what is kind of like a new force really for Prem.
Yeah. So how do you think PremTech is gonna fare in this game?
In this game, I have a feeling that they're going to struggle in this game. I mean, Highpander are pretty much unchanged from last season. A couple of changes, you know, Grangeable being on Spy instead of Solid. Whereas PremTech, they've got a lot of changes from when they played in Div 1 last season. And, I mean, they've got some outstanding players. You look at Tutorial, you look at Shadowburn. You know, players that have proved themselves at the highest level. But I think on a map that is very Highlandery, like a payload map, I think Highpander have got this down.
It's also in the name. Pander, Lander. Very rhymey. I'm going to be watching Hildreth here. Does he have a caber? Yeah, he has the caber. I'm going to see if he's going to jump out right out of the bat. Let's see if that is something that he will be doing. Let's see. Oh, no, doesn't look like to go for the standard Demoman shenanigans. Pretty slow opening here for Highpander, just kind of inching their way forward, just following the cart. Girardi coming in. No, that was a cleaver, actually. Excuse me. It's the scout.
Oh, big jump in by the soldier. Oh, Zoob doesn't manage to get anything there.
Rith is on our side. Gets taken out by Shadowburn.
This is a very slow and patient, like, suicide round here by Highpander, but they've not got anything. They're just all dying. The Union, Grangeable, Yangpai, they've all gone down. But the Uber has been forced. Oh, yeah. Nice by PremTech. So that's going to be an advantage now for Highpander. And yeah, the NG's got out straight away. Cobb's using the teleporter, and I reckon he's gone right back to second.
Oh, no, he's not going to second. He's going for some strange tunnel hold here. I actually moved his level. Oh, this is going to be really unorthodox here. Very strange. It might be some new meta, or
I've
it
seen
might
this happen once in a mix, and it didn't work very well.
Yeah,
so,
let's see here. I'm watching Hildreth. Oh yeah, this is why this doesn't work. Yeah, the Spencer and Sentry just goes down immediately with no effort from Hildreth's part. So yeah, Cobbs
does survive though, so if he gets back quickly, he should be able to build. But the Ubers come out by Highpander, and they're getting aggressive on this hill, chasing down the combo.
Yeah, they're...
Sentry goes down again from Hildreth, and they're just cleaning up on the kills here. So many players dying for PremTech.
Nice stab there by Polar Bear, taking Hildreth as he was like really far forward. It was basically doing a suicide run and just keep doing it. I'm watching Nursey. Oh, has about 90%. It's gonna have 100 pretty soon. Tutorials watching the tracks. Romolo not gonna peak too soon. Well, here we go. We're gonna have the first real sniper. Ooh, no, not
if I was
really.
PremTech, I'd be using this Uber just to gain some ground and just you know, maybe kill the medic and slow things down a bit, because their sentry's only level 1 on third. They're trying to be aggressive with it, but otherwise they're just letting this Uber advantage go to waste.
Romolo body shots Cobbs there. That's NG down. He takes out the sentry too, so that's no static defense. It was only level 1. Not the biggest of deals, but on defense you kind of want to have that further back. So I feel like Cobbs aren't playing as defensively as he should have been. So let's see here, full Uber for Kisakala as well. Let's see how they decide to push this. Gonna move in with Hildreth in the front. Yeah,
good play by the heavy. Pinky was just laying down some damage and just stopped the push there from Highpander. So oh, big headshot from Fromelo onto Maito, and the Uber comes out now, and it's going to be an exchange.
Yeah, Uber exchange here. Steve in the front here doing some air blasting, separating the medic. Is he going to torment him? Nope, just going to kill him. Nice and easy. Steve really rocking that shotgun play as a pyro, and he does a lot of damage with it too. Wow. Only 2 up for the defenders, Polar Bear and Pinky.
Yeah, so many kills went left, right, and center there, but a Sentry, most importantly, did manage to get Kisakala down, so no medic for Highpander pushing into last. So they are going to get this third point, most likely, but they're not going to be able to waltz in onto last with a full Uber, and Hildreth's just sticky trapping up the drop down, and yeah, Pinky knows. Does he know?
So, yeah, now he definitely knows. Yeah, they're not going to go there. And now the door shuts. Cobbs is wailing at his sentry. It's now level 2.
Grangeable. Oh wow, Grangeable! Backstab onto Maito. That's demo down, and then pistols down Nursey. So no medic as well, and that's going to be a big Uber advantage now for Kisakala. He's at 50% already, and there's a level 2 sentry at last watching the point. But oh, this is really huge momentum from Highpander.
Putting down a forward level 1 mini here. which is the only level he has, is always going to wrangulate on the sentry. Yeah, use the sentry to take down a sentry here, but he is being repaired. Well, Spy's up there too. Grandjabab gets taken out by the Rescue Ranger, and the gun goes down. Very well executed push there from Highpander. Almost watching the medic, misses the shot barely.
Yeah, Hildreth did go down and all of that, so the Uber's been used on Steve and Pidox. So they're heavy on the Pyro trying to block off these spawns, which is really well played. They just need somebody on the car. No one's pushing the car at the moment.
Zoob taking down Nursey and then getting headshotted by Polar Bear. He's doing some ambassador work. Cart's surprisingly close.
So much work being done by Pidox on a 4-kill streak. Does get taken down by Shadowburn, but he got so many kills laying down the spawn there. But no one's pushing the cart. They need someone to push the cart. Gampo's touched the cart, and he's not pushing it now. Someone needs to get on it. They finally get someone there, but the engine's in.
Rocket juggles. Oh, Steve's on it though. It's gonna be hard to get rid of this Pyro. Just hiding there, and oh no! Oh, in the pit! And the medic seals the deal.
It finally gets caught by Kisa. Wow. 448. HiGPS, what's going on? I think that's one of the fastest times I've ever seen on an upward. I don't think you can get much faster than that.
Nope. Guess not, and I guess our stats aren't working either. It was so fast that our stats couldn't catch it.
I mean, from the top of my head, Fremello got a good first pick on Tutorial. I was going to be really interested in seeing how that sniper battle went out. Tutorial played Spy last season. Probably more known as being a spy, but he's also a very good sniper. But looking at the points, on defense he got 6, and Fremello's up there with 17. I did notice Fremello going pretty huge there on the second and third points. So maybe that's a bit of a difference at the moment as well, but just the pure momentum. As soon as something happened, as soon as that Uber Force came out onto PremTech, Highpander were just pushing and pushing, and I think the car didn't really stop until it got into that last point. And it was just really that a sentry pick on Kisakala stopping them from making an absolute roll.
Yep, so I'm going to be watching Maito. He's also running the Caber. Let's see if he's going to go for a jump right away.
Just watching the unit here, he's got a very, very aggressive sentry. Probably trying to stop any jumpers. So
oh, that's the spot I build in all the time. It's not a very good spot, but it's very far forward, so he might be moving it backwards later.
I imagine he will, yeah. Oh, Fremello takes down Maito. It's a sniper and a demo picks up, and then he takes down the scout as well. Someone really needs to get on him. You'd expect someone like Shadowburn to be kind of a bit more aggressive and just being on top of him all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to be on top of a sniper when he's covered by a sentry and a heavy, though. Pidox here is just basically spy checking with his minigun. Here taking some damage as well. So yeah, they're just inching forward, not at the same pace as Highpander was, though. They have a very solid hold. It's going to be hard to break. So we got Polar Bear trying to off-class as a Spiper here with the Ambassador, not really getting anything. And also using the Deadringer, so it's going to be a lot harder for him to do anything, really.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it was very similar, very patient, very passive push. Not really throwing many suicides in like you'd expect with the Caber, maybe. And just trying to inch their way forwards, but it didn't really work. And they haven't got an Uber Force, they haven't got any picks. So really just trying to see what happens now.
Yeah,
well, the medic is out for PremTech, and it's been used by PremTech onto Maito. So see if he can get anything done here, but Shadowburn goes down from Fremello with a headshot. And Steve is doing so much work here, just air blasting everyone back, sticking loads of damage onto Maito. He's totally out of the fight.
And he gets backstab as well.
Oh, but Tutorial gets the pick onto Kisakala. That's medic down for Highpander, and maybe that's going to be the pick that they need to try and get a bit more aggression going.
Yeah, and they just need to soft push this now that the other team doesn't have a medic. And the gun is still up for the unit, and he has a dispenser too, so you can probably spam this out if you just use the fact that you have your medic alive and not really rely on Ubers, because you don't really have time for that.
No, and Shadowburn's using the direct hit, which is pretty much anti-sentry.
Yeah.
So if he can get some hits onto that sentry,
which he did.
Pidox goes down and the sentry's gone down, and this is starting to look a bit more promising for PremTech.
Yeah, they need to get a good solid forward hold here and not let the unit build. Let's see, where does he build? Oh, that's an interesting sentry spot. And he builds dispenser in the standard one. So yeah, now all Highpander has to do is buy their engineer a lot of time, because he needs to get that level 3 up.
Oh, headshot from Fremello. Takes down Maito, and the Uber's forced out onto a sentry, and he's not going to really do much here, just the Pyro. The unit's already got it up to a level 2, and their entire combo is protecting that sentry.
And Grandjigger Bob gets stunned by the Sandman.
think he does take down Hindrith though, so no demo. That's good.
Yeah. This is a very interesting sentry spot, though. Is this like a bullet sponge spot? I never seen this before.
I think it's very defensive, trying to just get it up to level 3. And imagine he's going to move it forward a little bit once he... Oh, but the U's come out from Highpander. Going to try and get the medic, but Pidox really can't chase. He's the heavy, he's slow.
We're just going to fall back here and use this... Oh, here comes the demo. Here comes Maito. Oh, this could be scary. One sticky. Oh, gets a nice couple of sticky stuff, but not enough to finish off Niyunin here. 3 health. And yeah, he just picks up his gun. Very defensive gun. Let's see, is he going to be a
very smart though? Very smart. They just decided, look, we've got 1.5 minutes to go. We don't really need to lose everything on second. Let's get back to third. And Noonan just let it soak up as much damage as possible, and then just took it away. And all of that damage and all that aggression was wasted by PremTech.
Fire comes in. Wasn't able to get too much done. The gun is very far forward here. Oh, big double backstab here. Niyunin and Kisakawa going down to Polar Bear. Blue Spy. Before he goes down himself. I'm watching Grenja Bob here. He's just looking at the cart, looking for an
demo on demo action, and Hildreth wins that, takes down Maito. And it looks like third point is going to go down here, but less than 60 seconds to go. They're going to need ×3 on that cart non-stop and get some real aggression with their combo. Shadowburn taking down Steve. That's a good pick. And Pidox is kind of out of position here. He's alone. He's going to have to back out up top. They haven't really got their combo up top. They have now, that Pidox has got it back, but they're going to need to get really aggressive and just take that top. 30 seconds approaching now.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty tough. Is it possible to push it in 30 seconds? Well, it's going to be tough.
×3, I think it's close to possible. If they don't stop, it's possible.
Can't stop, won't stop. This is definitely going to be close. Oh, Steve goes down. That's a big pick for defending there. That means no air blast. Probably the greatest opening pick they could get there.
I don't think it is possible, but it's so close.
Dies to Zoob. They have no Medicare. 5 seconds left. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be enough. You can't push it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, GG comes out from Cobbs and the Sendry there. The first round goes to Highpander. That was closer than I thought it would be.
There we go. This round wasn't as awesome as the first one, so we actually have stats for this one. Let's see here. Wow. Polar Bear actually doing the most damage there, being Spy. I'm not sure how accurate that is.
Yeah, I think the damage stats are broken at the moment for Spies, so Spies should be top damaging. I think it counts as 3 times the amount stab registration damage.
Also Fromolo getting 12 kills there, and Yangpai with a solid 6 on second place, so yeah, double the frags there. Pretty well performed. Fromolo is just such a solid sniper. If you have any chinks in your armor, he's gonna shoot through that little chink with the bullets that bend. Have you ever seen Wanted?
Yeah.
The movie? Yeah, his bullets are like that, except not really. But
it came across like he was doing that. I mean, he was just relentless. And Tutorial started to warm up, I think, in the second round when he was on offense, and he did get some good picks, especially the first one in Kisakala. But yeah, I mean, Framello definitely being the standout player for me in that first round. Interesting to see Sendry as well, being the highest fragger for PremTech.
Sendry is a really good pyro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you know, he's outfragged Steve, and he's outfragged the rest of his teammates, so he's doing a lot of work for their combo. I think Maito will be disappointed. He's died quite a lot of times. 10 times he's died compared to Hildreth's 6. So every time your damage down on a payload map, it's a big damage loss.
Yeah,
I think we're starting up for the second round over there.
So we're going to switch twice, and now we're going to have Highpander on defense. Pretty much the same we saw last round, because now we're going to do it back-to-back. This is a best of 3, so it's currently a match point for Highpander. And PremTech maybe starting to feel the pressure. Well, they don't have as much pressure or as much to show for as like the previous champions, Highpander. Don't you think so?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Highpander, they're going to be really happy that they got that first round, and they're just going to be saying, look, let's get 6 points under our belt here and move on. And PremTech are probably just... I did hear quotes from certain players on the PremTech team saying this is not their favourite map, and obviously playing against the best team in Europe, best team in the world, in Highlander on their worst map is probably not the best way to start off your season, but they probably just want to get out of the way. But a very promising showing in that first that first round.
Yeah, this is very sniper oriented, and Frolimo is just so solid. And Tutorial used to be a main spy, and maybe doesn't have the timings in the game sense that Fromlo does. That has a lot to say on a so sniper oriented map like this one.
Be interesting to see what kind of time they can sit. And Fromelo from out the door is taking down the scout.
Yeah, not the biggest of picks, but that is cap time off the cart, so there's a couple of seconds. Bought his team there. Is he gonna go for bomb? Oh, he's actually running the shotgun on defense. That's interesting. Black box shotgun. That's not something you see every day. Usually you see the Contra or you see the gunboats.
Yeah, maybe just wanting a little bit of extra damage on the flank.
Energy going down for the attackers. That's
Tutorial takes down Fromelo, so that's going to be a really, really big pick for his team. That kind of allows the medic to come out now, which he has. Or she, I'm not sure. Nursey's come out now and is running the medigun and uses it onto Maito. So we're going to see an Uber exchange around the sentry now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta spend Uber to make Uber, I guess. And there's no reason to wait a long time to use Uber. Oh, what is this? That backstab from Grenjabob should not have happened. Maito, I think he's dying a bit too much to stuff he really shouldn't die from.
Steve does go down though. Tutorial takes him down with a body shot and now takes down a Unit. That's NG down now, so the sentry is surely going to go down. Just take
Sentry shotgun. The sentry.
Long distance shotgun.
Yeah.
1 minute 21. That's a fairly decent time, and the unit's not going to be up. It's not even spawned yet, so he's not going to be putting a sentry onto second. So this might be good for some momentum for PremTech to take this hill, which they have done already.
Tutorial's also on the Machina. He needs to be charging those shots though to make sure he gets the most out of this damage. Oh, misses the heavy. It's gotta hurt. And yeah, Fromelo is gonna be sealing those tracers, knowing exactly where he is. And there you go, he sees the tracer. And yeah, Grenjabob took down Tutorial with his trusted revolver. And we have
Uber's come out by PremTech, and it's on the heavy, which he's flashed again. Great flashes here by Nursey. Keeps his team alive, keeps her team alive, hits her, sorry, I need to work that out, but following up, kills coming in from Zoob, takes down Pinky, and that's staying alive really for Highpander. They've got themselves settled now with a level 3 and their combo in place.
Level 3 gun is still standing, and a slight Uber advantage here for Kisakawa. Let's see here, I'm going to be watching Nato here.
Oh, big jump in by Shadowburn, gets taken out by Hildreth. Great stickies there, whole team just collapsing on the soldier to protect Kisakawa. And really now we're just waiting for a pick. Take down a medic, take down the NG, take down somebody for PremTech to get a bit of space. Highpander is so aggressive on this hill, really taking up all the ground. They are not allowing PremTech to think or even move.
Yeah, they're keeping him on a Taurus, which is where
Tutorial is behind Fromelo. He has no idea. Oh, he gets taken down. That was great. And Fromelo even says W2F2 what? They had no idea.
Well,
that
it's
was
like
amazing.
The spy genes, you know, that's still
yeah,
pretty
snuck
active.
in behind, but then missed his headshot. Grenjabob getting a backstab on his fellow spy there. Polar Bear going down. And PremTech have taken back the hill, and Pidox is a little bit out of position. He's down to 26 HP. And he does get taken down by Maito, so no heavy now. Ubers was forced early.
Coming in. Steve's exactly where he needs to be. Just air blast stuff away, and this gun is going to stay. Oh, no.
No, the gun's going to go down
what?
surely because Maito got taken down. Sorry, Maito took down Niunen, yeah.
Well, the gun did get a couple
Nursey
kills.
gets a body shot by Fromelo.
Hold
This
that.
could go either way right now. Needs to take. I was going to say needs to take down Steve, but she did. Pidox is
Needs to touch
respawned.
the cart here. Yeah, Polar Bear going on the cart, pushing it that little extra inch, getting it on the point there, and securing his team the forward spawns. That was a very long push they had there, but they managed to get down the defenses and get the cart on the point.
Yeah, once both demos were down and the NGs were down, it's kind of turns into a bit of a DM battle, which in the end, PremTech took advantage and managed to cap the point.
Niunen is also on mini sentries on defense now.
Shadowburn almost got an air shot onto Fromelo, but in turn ends up falling off the cliff and dying. But yeah, they're just slowly but surely pushing this cart here. There is an aggressive hold from Highpander, but Highpander are running mini sentries. Niunen's got a mini sentry just watching the cart, and I think that's just hit someone. So PremTech are going to be aware of that now. Haven't got a level 3 to face.
Yeah, that's
It
gonna
might
be
just
pretty...
change their kind of approach a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Do they know it's a mini sentry? I mean, they should know. Probably they spotted the human. Let's see here. Cart's not moving forward either. They seem very scattered here. They're hoping to do a lot with this Uber, but there's not a whole lot to spend it on. There's not, like, usually you have the sentry you can spend it on. Oh, look at this early aggression here from the defenders of everything. This is really strange, and they pop first and gonna back out of there, but unless their medic, well, as long as their medic stays alive, they're gonna stay ahead in the Uber game as well. So that is something you can do, spend Uber to get an Uber advantage later. Definitely valid.
That was really well played by Highpander. They force the Uber really, really early on, really low down, and then they can just retreat back to their high ground, and then just retain the high ground for the DM battle afterwards. But PremTech have just taken it. They're just walking up. Pidox goes down from Maito. And then Pinky goes down in return, so no heavies. But yeah, PremTech taking a lot of ground here.
Fromlo's watching the cart. Sees Maito, lands a headshot on him, I think. Didn't register though. Yeah, he's gonna go back. Oh, Polar Bear sees him.
Nursey is at 85% Uber now. Kisakala went down in all of that havoc on the third point, so they're gonna have a big Uber advantage to push into last. 6 minutes and 2 seconds at the third point, and this could be a very quick time if they can Uber in and get some kills here.
Wow, Steve Pander's spy check is just amazing. Like, I have such troubles chasing spies. I just used the Spicicle, but he was on him, like he could see him. It's like, you know, we call him.
Yeah, there was a change to the Spicicle recently though, so I'm wondering how that's affecting the spies.
Yeah. It's like the blaster, you can just sense it in the air where the spy is. You can smell him burning, I guess.
Yeah.
Maito
Sentry goes down twice, so they're still running minis by the looks of it. So no level 3 coming into last, and PremTech have taken the high ground, and they've used their Uber to take it, but with this high ground they're getting a lot of kills from. Mela goes down, and Zoob's gone down.
Tutorial
It's
with
only
a
4
headshot
up for the defenders now.
It's on the cart to need ×3 on it though. There you go.
Oh, Pidox, gets the wall 1-2 from the scout, gets bonked, and then, Kisakala, what a serve! Oh, and he's still alive! He needs somebody to Uber! No! Oh, Kisakala, that was an amazing... Blasted in and then serves around and stays alive twice! Great play from the Highpander medic, but there was no teammates for him to Uber and just get any of the kills there, which is really unfortunate, but like I said, from third point to last point was just over a minute. So 7 minutes and 8 seconds, that's a fairly fast time.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say fast, but it's a decent time. Very decent.
Usually we start off by seeing the fastest time, and then they get slowly more and more slower as the game goes on, as they like adapt to each other. Like they see, oh yeah, they did this thing, yeah, let's make sure this doesn't happen again. It seems like, from what I've seen, Maito doesn't die as much this time around as it did earlier.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and that's what you talk about, adaptation in the Premiership. Like, all of these players are so good. They know how to change the style of play to see what's going on. And they're probably thinking, right, well, this didn't work first time around. You know, so and so was dying too much. So and so was getting too aggressive on the flank. Maybe that's why Zoob, changed to shotgun. Maybe he was trying to deal with a threat on the flank, and things like that. So, a decent time, and I wouldn't say it's not unbeatable, but Highpander will probably be not taking it as easy as the first round now.
Yeah, we will see. Highpander attacking. Currently, if they win this round, they win it all. So, Kisakala on Kritzkrieg. Shenanigans. Hildreth's already died to something. Didn't even see that.
Yeah, they're doing a very aggressive suicide round this time. Trying to probably die early or get a pick. And then he'll just going to be up for the Kritzkrieg.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. They're opting to not go for the sentry. They're just going to remove everything around the sentry. Let's see how that goes.
Big backstab from Polar Bear, takes down Pidox.
Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. You see Crit Sticks coming in. Tutorial goes down. Mercy goes down. Maito goes down. What?
What's that drop?
Let's see. Was it a drop? Yeah, I believe so. Yes, that he
Mercy,
was.
why wasn't your spy checking? I would assume Polar Bear's at least checked to say, guys, look, they're running this, and even at the last second, you've got to say, just in case they do the old, run Medigun for the first 30 seconds to set up and then switch.
Yeah, like they think like, oh, they're running the regular Kritzkrieg and they didn't check. The new meta, the mind games. I think Highpander is ahead there. But now it looks like Kisakala is... Oh, headshot from Fromolo, taking down Nursey. And body shots, Tutorial there. Makes him get out of there.
Yeah, they've taken this ground already on the hill, and Hildreth is weak, so they're going to have to slow it down a little bit. Sentry with a big air blast kill onto Zoob. Nice reflected rocket from him.
Watching Shadowburn, he has the Contra, but he's not really using it that well. Oh, he sees the medic, but runs into Steve, and he just chucks him off the map. He falls to his death.
Yeah,
the card
the
isn't
Sentry's gone down now. Maito's gone down, so no demo, no pyro on defense. And it's pretty much up to Pinky. He gets shot out of that window. Hudok's just saying, this is my room now, get out. Big jump from Zoom! Ooh, takes out Nursey! Oh, well played.
Yeah, he just jumped right over that gun, and the gun got taken out shortly after by Hildreth. Very nice.
I was actually going over a map talk with my team the other night, and Kisakala told our soldier about that very jump. So it's very interesting to see Zoob doing exactly the same, just taking out Nursey so easily there. What was seemingly easy.
Yeah. Remember that the Sentry can only shoot one target at a time.
And because of the block at the top, it can't actually. Oh, but great force there from Pinky. Takes down Pidox, and the Uber's used out. Get the flash onto Polar Bear. Polar Bear got flashed there by Kisakala. How embarrassing. In the process of that, tutorial headshots Hildreth, so losing a few players here and there. Steve takes down Nursey again. So Nursey hasn't had much to stay alive. I don't think he's even used one Uber yet. But Polar Bear does finish off Kisakala. He falls off. And this is all kind of going a little bit crazy right now. I think Highpander are going to get this third point.
Yeah, Zubel's did a good job of just cleaning up the mess of the level 1 Sentry that was left so that nobody else has to deal with this. But they need to gain some ground here. Juso just throwing the cleavers.
There's still a lot down. They've got some respawns now, but they need to set up a big mountain of a defense here. Just under 4 minutes to hold on to.
The sandwich from Steve and Greg Bob just working so well together. Steve taking all the attention, and Mato falls to his death.
Pidox takes down 2. Shadowburn and Mato with the finishing off there. This is really looking bad for PremTech right now. Even Maito's saying in the chat, he's not happy. Big rush in from a Sentry, almost takes down Kisakala. It's a 75% Uber, he does retain that though. And once again, Highpander are all over the spawns. And this is going to be a very comfortable push for them.
Kills the medic and the heavy in a single pipe. And there you go.
That's GG, 2-0 to Highpander. Can't say I'm surprised, but you know, they poked the bear there, PremTech, with a couple of nice pushes, and Highpander have just shown what they're made of.
Yeah.
I mean, that was about 3 minutes left, so once again, that was kind of a 4-minute time. 2 very, very fast pushes there from Highpander. Very impressive.
Yeah, definitely showing why they're the best. Their teamwork is just amazing. They just play so well off each other. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good season. We have some really great teams coming up, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Getting to the social media links for that. Can't even talk. But yeah, that was good. Any last shout-outs, maybe?
I was going to say, do you have a player of the game, man of the match?
I'm gonna say Zoob just because of the one bomb he did over the Sentry that I didn't know you could do.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Romello. He just seems so solid across both rounds, and you know, when you're facing a sniper like that on a map like this, it becomes very demoralizing for your team to constantly push in, constantly get picked. So he played very well, and considering Tutorial is a very good sniper as well, he handled him fairly comfortably. So yeah, he'd be my man of the match.
All right. So yeah, that was us. First Prem game. Highpander takes it. HiGPS and CeeJaey on Blackout TV out.